Welcome to Kids Read Radio, the official podcast for FVRL Kids. A great place to discover reading picks and more.
Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and I am the Reading Link Challenge Coordinator here at FVRL. I have a very special podcast to share with you today. We are officially announcing our 6 RLC books, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about each of them. I'm so excited about them, and I hope you will be too. Our first book is Res Dogs by Joseph Bruchac. When the pandemic began, Malian was visiting her grandma and grandpa on the reserve they call home. She's stuck there until it becomes safer to travel back to her parents, but while she's there, Malian's grandparents have many stories to tell her. Stories about the past, about their ancestors, and about the ways that they can carve a better future together. And, of course, stories about dogs, including Malian's new best friend and protector on the res. This novel is written in verse, meaning it reads like a poem. It's super engaging and such a fast read. I dare you to put it down once you've started. I couldn't. Next, we have Jada Sly, Artist and Spy by Sherri Winston. Jada Sly is on a top-secret mission with one goal: find her mom. She supposedly went down in a plane crash and has never been found, but Jada knows that is too suspicious. Her mom is actually out there somewhere, maybe even closer than Jada could imagine. Jada is back in New York after living in France for 5 years, and all she sees are the clues that her mom is still alive, still out there, and potentially a spy herself. Can Jada find her before her father puts a stop to her search? If you love a good mystery, this is a great book for you. It kept me guessing right up until the big reveal. Our third book is Song for a Whale by Lynne Kelly. Iris is 12 years old and a whiz with radios. She loves finding old junk and transforming it back into something that works, and works well. She goes to a school of mostly hearing people, and as a deaf person, sometimes it's hard for her to relate to her classmates. One day, Iris's teacher introduces her to Blue 55, a whale who sings a song that other whales can't understand. Iris's whole world is turned upside down. There's an animal who just wants to communicate with others and can't find a way to do that. She relates, and she knows she has to find a way to communicate with him, and then to meet him herself. This book really captures what it feels like to be different from others and want to fit in, but also highlights how there's always someone out there who will want to understand you and be your friend. Next up, Caterpillar Summer by Gillian McDunn. Cat and Chicken aren't your regular sister-brother pair. Their mother writes children's books, and Cat and Chicken are the stars. But that also means she's very busy a lot of the time. Cat cares for Chicken as best as she can, sacrificing a lot along the way. When a summer trip to visit a friend goes haywire, Chicken and Cat instead go to stay with their grandparents, who they have never met. What starts as a trip full of sadness and disappointment quickly shifts for Cat, who discovers what it's like to be a kid again. It's a summer full of new memories, experiences, and growth as Cat learns that she's allowed to put herself first sometimes, and that she must in order to be happy. This book had me captivated from page 1. It's about family, friends, and finding out what you really want out of life. Cat and Chicken captured my heart, and I still think about this book almost daily. Our fifth book is Dragons in a Bag by Zetta Elliott. Jackson's mother drops him off with an old lady she calls Ma, an old lady Jackson has never met and who Jax knows is strange from the moment he meets her. She isn't his grandma. She isn't related to him at all, in fact. And honestly, she's kind of mean to him. Soon, though, he finds out that Ma is a witch and she has dragons in her purse. She will need his help to get those dragons back to the world they belong in, but nothing is ever easy, especially when it comes to magic. Jax will need help from his friends if he is going to save the baby dragons and also get to know Ma, who becomes more important to him than he could have ever imagined. This book is part adventure fantasy, part family story, and all magic, all the way through. The pictures throughout are so much fun and really add to the story as a whole. And finally, our last book this year is The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. I'm sure a lot of you know and love Roz the Robot already, and we're so excited to have her and her story on our list this year. This book begins as Roz crash lands on an island. She doesn't know where she is, she doesn't speak the language of the strange animals around her, and she has no idea what she's meant to do now other than survive. Roz will have to battle the weather, the animals, and nature itself in order to stay alive, But she will learn that surviving alone isn't all there is to this new life of hers, and she might just find a family along the way. This is the story of a little robot finding her place in the world, fighting for what she believes in and what she wants along the way. It's so easy to fly through the pages. You'll want to live with Roz and her friends long after the book is over. That's it, folks. That's our list for the Reading Link Challenge this year. Now, for those of you who are participating in RLC, you have 2 tasks. Read and have fun. We'll see you for the challenges in the new year.
Thanks for listening to our show. We hope you found something great to read. Did you know you can borrow a telescope, a ukulele, or a spectrum? Go to the Playground tab on our website to learn more.